Hi guys, it's me, and today we're taking a look at something that might not seem super flashy at first glance, but it's actually the kind of product that makes a big difference in daily use, the HO275PTB from the HO series. This is a 27-inch LED monitor with full HD resolution, and if you're in the market for a clean, functional, and reliable display without spending crazy money, this one might be worth your attention. So let's start with the basics. This is a 27-inch panel, which is a sweet spot for a lot of people. It's big enough to give you plenty of screen real estate for work, browsing, or even some light gaming, but it's not so huge that it dominates your desk. The resolution here is full HD, that's 1920 by 1080. Now, is that the sharpest thing on the market right now? Of course not, because we've got 1440p and 4K displays everywhere. But for a lot of people, 1080p at 27 inches is still totally fine, especially if you're looking at this as an affordable productivity monitor. The LED backlighting here keeps things bright and consistent across the panel. Colors look good, contrast is decent, and for the average user this is going to deliver exactly what you need. Now, if you're a professional photo or video editor, you're probably going to want something with higher resolution, wider color gamut, and calibration tools. But if you're a student, someone working from home, or you just want a solid second screen, this fits the bill. Design-wise, it's straightforward. No flashy RGB, no gamer aesthetics. Just a clean black frame with slim bezels that won't distract you. And honestly, that's refreshing. Sometimes you don't need your monitor to look like a spaceship. You just want it to look clean on your desk. The stand here is sturdy enough, but like most budget-friendly monitors, it's probably not going to offer a ton of adjustability. So if height adjustment or rotation is a must-have for you, you might want to pair it with a VESA-compatible mount or arm, which this should support. Now let's talk ports. You've got the usual suspects here: HDMI, maybe a VGA or DisplayPort depending on the configuration. Nothing super fancy, but it gets the job done. Plug in your laptop, desktop, or even a console and you're ready to go. And because it's a simple full HD display, you don't need an expensive graphics card to run it. Even integrated graphics will drive this thing just fine. When it comes to performance, don't expect ultra-high refresh rates or esports level response times. This isn't trying to compete with 240Hz gaming monitors. Instead, you're looking at the standard 60Hz or maybe 75Hz refresh rate, which is perfectly fine for everyday use and casual gaming. Input lag and response times are reasonable for the category. If you're into competitive shooters or high frame rate gaming, you'll probably want something faster. But if you're playing story-driven games, strategy titles, or just watching content, this will look great. One underrated thing about monitors like this is power efficiency. Since it's LED and only pushing full HD, it doesn't draw a ton of power, which is nice if you're running multiple monitors or just want to keep your electricity bills down. Audio isn't really the star here. Some of these budget monitors throw in built-in speakers, but let's be honest, you don't buy a monitor for the speakers. They're usually fine for system sounds or the occasional video, but if you care about audio quality, you'll still want headphones or external speakers. Now, I think the real value of this HO275PTB comes down to its simplicity. It doesn't try to be everything at once. It's not marketed as a gaming monitor. It's not trying to compete with pro-grade displays. It's a straightforward, affordable full HD 27-inch monitor that just works. And sometimes that's exactly what you need. So who's this for? If you're building out a home office and need a big screen for spreadsheets, emails, or video calls, perfect. If you're a student who needs a display for online classes, assignments, and streaming Netflix in your downtime, also perfect. Or maybe you're already running a laptop with a smaller display, and you just want a bigger external monitor for multitasking. This fits that role beautifully. In a world where we're always chasing higher resolution, higher refresh rates, and higher prices, it's kind of refreshing to see a monitor that just does the essentials right. The HO275PTB isn't trying to wow you with gimmicks. Instead, it's aiming to give you solid performance at a price point that makes sense. So yeah, if you're interested in picking one up, I'll drop a link in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. That's been it for this quick look at the HO275PTB, a simple but dependable 27-inch full HD monitor. Hi guys, it's me. If you want to buy this monitor, check the link down below.